This is my mom. We're gonna do a little back and forth Q&A.
Hi.
What's your most embarrassing memory that you can think of?
It was in high school. My friend Melanie and I were in the computer lab. We had to have passwords. And there was a pastor at our church, a single, young, new, cute pastor at our church. So I used his name as my passcode. And then we hadn't been...
I've done this too.
And then we hadn't been in the computer room for a while, like months later, and I couldn't sign on. I couldn't remember. And Melanie's like, oh, remember you used Pastor Colander's name? I'm like, oh yeah. So I tried all different versions, first name, last name, initials, this, nothing. I'm like, I must have changed it then. She's like, well, ask Professor Johnson. So I go ask Professor Johnson. I'm like, I can't remember, can you look it up? In those days, they didn't have a reset thing. You just had to look up the password. So he looked it up. He's typing like this, and he looks at it, and then he like scoots his wheelchair back and goes like this, and he's smirking and laughing. It was the one version of the pastor's name that I didn't
That you didn't guess?
And so they were all friends because the church was connected with the school, and so I know that the next time they all got together that was shared, and it was embarrassing.
Well, you know teachers gossip about their students.
We do?
Well, you're a teacher, you should know. They probably had a blast.
I know. I already knew then that they gossiped, and I knew that was the first thing Professor Johnson was going to tell Pastor Colander.
Never make your password your crush's name.
Yeah, life lesson learned.
Okay, my turn.
So my question for you is, tell me about one of your most favorite memories, childhood memories of you and Sam.
Okay, so Sam is my brother, and he's like 4 years older than me. He would always kind of have better things to do, but he'd want to kind of play with me anyway, because
he's sweet.
Yeah, because he's a nice person. And in the last house I lived in, we had this staircase that went from like the main level down to the basement where his room was. I was like 10 and he was like a teenager, and we had this ball that was like, it had like a smiley face on it. I don't know if you remember.
I don't remember.
But anyway, I think he just like threw it up to me up the staircase once, and then I threw it back at him like as a joke, and then we just kept throwing it back and forth and didn't stop, and then it became this like day-long competition where we were just like throwing the ball up and down the stairs.
Aww.
That's always one that sticks out, because I was glad that he was playing with me, even though he could be doing something teenagery instead.
The fun thing about Sam is he liked to do it. He liked doing that.
It's true. Traveling onward for the next set of questions. Okay, you're on a desert island. What book, what movie, and what person?
Oh, wow. Well, the movie is easy, The Princess Bride. The book would be, gosh, if Grandma sees this, she's gonna think I should say the
Bible.
I think I would want like a logic puzzle book.
Oh.
And the person?
Yep.
You.
Oh.
No, actually, if I was gonna be marooned on a desert island, I think I would want to be by myself.
Really? You'd go crazy.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
And
how long am I marooned there for?
You can choose anyone. You can choose Pierce Brosnan. Things go down when you're trapped in an island with someone. All right, I'm putting the pressure on.
All right.
Pick someone.
The first person that came to mind, like a movie star that I like the character. I don't know about the person.
Let's say in this universe, you can have
take
the character.
Horatio Caine.
Who's that?
He's from CSI Miami. He's the head smart mind.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Any CSI Miami fans out there, let us know in the comments. Final question.
Okay, so what was your best memory from our original Move Out Here drive?
Well, so they're in the Grand Canyon. There's this thing called the Skywalk, which you can Google it. It's like you walk out onto this glass platform. It looks like you're just like floating above the Grand Canyon. And you're not allowed to bring cameras because they charge you. They take your photo and they charge you for it.
Well, and mostly they don't want you to drop stuff on the...
Yeah, and they don't want you to ding up the glass. So we cheated a little bit, and we bought these like spy glasses that had a camera.
They were cool.
And we recorded the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was just watching that footage the other day.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was scary. I'm someone who's scared of heights and such things.
It was unnerving.
But I just remember being proud of my mom for being smart enough to think of a way to bend the rules.
That was Ken's idea.
Oh, thanks, Ken. Alright, to finish off the video, is there anything you'd like to say to the 265 people who may watch this?
Subscribe to her channels.
They're already subscribed!
What am I supposed to say?
Like any words of wisdom.
I don't have words of wisdom. I haven't grown up yet.
That's words of wisdom enough. See you next time.